Now, for the first time tonight, David Broadway's wife is speaking publicly about the man behind the allegations and why she continues to stand by him. 11 Investigates. Kaylee Marentet has the story.
Just last week, David Broadway was sentenced to 2 years in prison. He's the contractor we've been reporting on for 3 years, targeting elderly people for driveway jobs. Now that he's been convicted, we wanted to share this story. In April, his wife, Tara, reached out to me on social media, wanting to share their side of the story and his current case.
I just truly love him.
Tara Broadway has stood beside someone you've likely heard of.
And your name? You got a card?
Yeah, I got Your husband got my card.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
Inquiring about a David Broadway.
I saw the article you did on David Broadway.
I located David Broadway.
She's the wife of David Broadway. For 3 years, 11 Investigates has reported on Broadway, who's accused of, and in some cases convicted, of scamming elderly people out of thousands of dollars through driveway and home improvement jobs. But for Tara, he's not just a defendant in a criminal case, he's her husband.
I felt like it was time. It was time for him to be able to speak out and tell the truth.
The two met in 2006. Then in 2007, David was sent to prison for theft from an elderly person. He got out a few years later, and the two married. But they ended up divorcing, then getting back together, then separating again and again. Through it all, David was in a steady relationship with getting in trouble.
To say that David is institutionalized, absolutely, he's institutionalized. He's been in prison for 24 years. Out of his 48 years of life.
However, records show he faced new charges and convictions in different states, not just issues with adjusting back to society, altering checks, targeting elderly people for home improvement jobs, the ones we've been telling you about since August 2023.
When I wrote the check out, that's when I screwed up myself.
I asked Tara what her message is to the people who gave thousands of dollars to David and believe they were scammed.
Do you feel like your parents are not capable of making decisions? Take charge. Take charge of your parent. Go to court. Get a power of attorney. Don't leave a checkbook sitting there.
I explained what victim blaming is to Tara. And the people who paid Broadway are not the ones going to prison. He is.
They didn't do much of anything.
Morally, obviously, because you've been talking with him, does he not think he did anything wrong?
Absolutely not. He knows that where he messes up, he does. He takes accountability for the things that he does.
So why did he run in 2023?
He was doing very, very well. And then it was like that news thing aired and that was it. He takes off because he doesn't want to go to jail anymore. He's tired of sitting in jail.
The news thing was our story with 91-year-old Roger Bowers, who says he was a Broadway victim in June 2023.
He was very clear. He said $300.
Fast forward to September 2025. David Broadway was arrested in Indianapolis. He was sent to Defiance County for felony charges of engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity and theft from a protected class. But Tara says there's more to the story.
Was David working alone?
No.
11 Investigates was told by multiple alleged victims David wasn't working alone. Some provided other names, but no one else is charged. And it's David's face and signature on video and documents 11 Investigates has reviewed. At this point, I asked Tara what you're probably thinking. Why stay with him?
He's a good person. I think I truly love him. We have a really good bond.
David Broadway had the chance to tell us what he thinks. I spoke to him by phone from jail, and he agreed to set up an interview with me in person.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll go to court Monday, and then I'll get with Tara and have her set something up with you, and then we'll go from there.
Okay,
but I never heard from Tara. And when I did contact the jail to set up a time, David denied it. David Broadway will spend the next 2 years in the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Correction.